How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse, and today we are going to be taking a first look at the new Saucony Endorphin Cheetah. Now, Saucony's been coming in hot over the past few years in the super shoe space, both on the road and the trail, but it wasn't until now that we have a true super shoe built specifically for the track. A lot to talk about with this shoe, and first on up with a super spike, we got to talk about the super foam. In the midsole, we've got full-length PWRRUNHG foam. This is going to be Saucony's latest and greatest super foam. It's the same compound we see in the Endorphin Elite. It's highly responsive, extremely lightweight. This is built to be as efficient as possible. Now, this super foam is going to work together with a carbon fiber plate. If we look down at the bottom, you can see that carbon fiber plate peeking out. It's what creates the rigidity and works really well with the foam to stabilize that extremely low durometer compound. As for a stack height perspective, we are at the World Athletics legal limit, so it's going to be under 25 millimeters. So both pros and pretty much anyone looking to run a personal best will use this come race day. As we move into the heel, you're going to see this flex channel. This is going to be for the later stages of the race, maybe when you get more on your midfoot and heel, and it's just going to create a mechanical dispersion that offers nice cushioning. Next on up, from a geometry perspective, we're still going to see that speed roll geometry. We see this in all the Endorphin product. It's what creates that ultra smooth ride, that propulsive toe off, really everything you need to be as efficient as possible as you go the distance. Moving on down to the outsole. First on up, we're going to start up in the forefoot. We've got a P-Bax plate. We've got a 6-pin layout, so it's going to be a little bit more aggressive, really going to put you on your toes in that 800 or the mile. We've also got some secondary traction elements seen throughout that's just going to give that extra bite. As you move on into the midfoot, you're going to see that exposed PWRRUNHG to keep weight down. Of course, you're going to have those midfoot cutouts to continue to reduce weight. And then as you get into the heel, you're going to see that sharp shark skin. We've seen this before. This just, again, creates that extra grip. Maybe if you're using it for a steeplechase, as you're going around the corners, it's just going to provide that extra bite. Moving on up to the upper, we're going to have a very light and very breathable mesh. It's very similar to what we see in the Saucony Endorphin Elite, very similar material, and it keeps weight at a minimum. The material isn't super stretchy, definitely not as much as what you see in a typical engineered mesh. This is really going to keep your foot nice and locked in position, really going to keep your foot at one with the platform. Overall, the Saucony Endorphin Cheetah looks to be a fantastic mid-distance or distance track spike. I say both because I think it's going to depend on the runner what they choose come race day. I think, in my opinion, it's going to lean a little bit more towards mid-distance runners, 800 mile, because of its aggressive design. That P-Bax spike plate's really going to get you on your toes. That carbon fiber plate just creates that stiff, rigid platform, really good for getting that power. I think because of the stack height, it's got plenty of cushioning to go some of those longer distances. You could still use this for a 2-mile or a 5K, but I think it's going to really be best for some of those shorter, faster efforts. So there you have it. That was the Saucony Endorphin Cheetah. If you're looking to get this shoe on your feet, good news is you can find it here at Running Warehouse.